Learn who you are and what you believe. Then you can trust yourself without depending on the opinions of others. Let's talk about that. Hey everybody, welcome back to Spirit Made Me Do It. For those of you just joining, my name is Marcy, and welcome back to all of my subscribers, and welcome especially to my new subscribers. Hello, happy to have you along. The card today, which is one of the cards that Spirit had me write on, I'm going to repeat it. Learn who you are and what you believe. Then you can trust yourself without depending on the opinions of others. Now, what exactly is Spirit saying here? Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition. Listen to what others say, but go with what resonates with you. Once you learn what your beliefs actually are and who you actually are, you no longer have to ask other people, how do I go forward on my spiritual journey? Or what can I do? Or what am I supposed to do in my life? What is my life purpose? Once you go inside and learn about yourself, that's how you figure things out. Yes, listening to other people helps immensely. It does. Because sometimes you're not able to articulate what's going on in your head. And when you can't articulate what's going on in your head, it's kind of hard to figure out what you're doing. And believe me, I know what that's like. Because it's a mess up here at times, let me tell you. But I am sure about who I am. And I am sure about what I believe. Now, will those beliefs change further on down the road? Who knows? I'm open-minded. I used to have a very firm idea of what I thought reincarnation was, and now I'm really not believing that it's what I thought it was. Because I've learned other things that make sense. As you go down your journey, you're going to learn a lot of things, and you're going to believe a lot of different things at a lot of different points in your life. That's how we grow. That's what it's all about. People ask me all the time if I'm psychic, and I really don't like that word, because to me that word separates intuitive people from people who are not yet in touch with their intuitiveness. Psychic sounds like, ooh, otherworldly, like special gifts. And yes, some people have stronger connections. Some people understand more clearly the information that they're getting from spirit. I often relate it to playing the piano. Some people are just born like Mozart that can just hear a tune and just play it. And others struggle with chopsticks. And how you advance depends on what work you're willing to put into it, how much you're willing to believe. A lot of times with intuitiveness, it has to do with whether or not you feel worthy enough to receive information from spirit. But we all have this ability. We all have all of these abilities. We just aren't recognizing them for what they are. It's very, very subtle. When people talk about hearing voices, and some people are clairaudient, and they do hear words, and they do hear voices. When I hear words, it's in my own voice, unless it's like a real emergency, unless my guides or whomever is really trying to get in touch with me. Then it comes in differently. It comes in like from the back of my head, and it sounds like somebody else's voice because they need to get my attention. And that's happened 2 to 3 times in my life. My poor guardian angels just must shake their heads at me all day long, because I get myself in situations, or I used to get myself into situations that, were not always safe or smart. But, like I said, we learn, we grow. That's how we grow, is from our mistakes that we make. But I love this saying. And I got this saying actually from the deck that I use every day, the Gilded Tarot Royale, which is the deck that I use every day. when I do my daily readings. And I use that deck because it's the deck with the least nudity in it. So I don't have to worry so much about YouTube rules about nudity. But I love that deck, and it's a beautiful deck. Now, every deck comes with its own explanation for what each card means. And it's different from deck to deck, and it's different from book to book. There are so many different ways to read tarot, and a lot of it is just what it means to you. This saying, learn who you are and what you believe, then you can trust yourself without depending on the opinion of others. It's actually the explanation for the Hermit card, which is, to me, always all about going inside and trusting your intuition, and about how you are the light in the lantern that the Hermit is holding. You are that light. You lead your own way. Yeah, you can get guidance. Yes, absolutely. Get the guidance. But don't think that you have to do things the way everybody else does it, because everybody gets there in their own way, in their own time. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just listen to yourself. Listen to your feelings opposed to emotions. Like when your face gets all red and you just want to stomp your feet and you feel that heaviness in your chest. Once we put a name on it, like anger, it becomes something we hold on to. But once you recognize that you've put a name to this thing and what it is, you can release it as well. That's how I do things. Now, how you do things might be differently. Just like how I read cards is very different from the way a lot of people read cards. There's a reason why we didn't come with a handbook. We don't need one. Everything that we need is inside us. All the information we could possibly need is inside us. We just have to listen, and we have to trust ourselves and believe that you are worthy. We are all worthy. Listen to yourself. Make your journey as exciting as you want it to be. Make it as magical as you want it to be. It's your story. Write it. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.